Magic to some, science to me. Magic, it's like magic. Magic to some new technology. Magic, it's like magic. Magic to some, science to me. Magic, it's like magic. Yes. Magic to some new technology. Connecting you to me, easy as 1, 2, 3.
1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3.
Surfing the web together with you, a virtual world so shiny and new. Just you and me, baby, spreading our love with this new technology. Scrolling and typing and laughing and smiling, so many sights to see. Colons and hyphens and brand new horizons, new technology. Kilobytes, baby, must be in the thousands. Gotta get down, gotta get down, gotta get downloading, baby. Baby, I got to download you, download you, download you into my hard drive.
Okay, so that was, as always, HTM Love by Twip. It's just like the perfect song for like a stream. I don't know what to tell ya. Let me just boop, boop. I don't know what to tell ya. It's just a perfect song for a stream. What am I supposed to tell ya? Huh? Look! I got a different background. And I got a hat on. And look at my tail. It's actually orange. You can't really see my ears because, you know, my hat. My hat was spinning earlier. I don't know why I was doing that. Actually, am I even, like, audible? Okay, yeah, I am. Just gotta make sure my mic wasn't muted again. I'm good today. How are you doing today, Toast? Look, you're on the TV. You're on the internet. That's good. Okay, I'm gonna switch over to here. I still have this overlay. I was trying to do a different overlay, the one that matches the chatting overlay, but I couldn't get the game to fit in it, so apparently I just have multiple overlays now. Anyway, let's see. Alice's Adventures. Mad Tea Party. Oh yeah, and it's gotta get leg day in. When is a table not a table? Why, it's an unpalatable, of course. And when is a tea not for me? When it's someone else's property. Okay, here's an easy one. Why is a raven like a writing desk? No idea? Me neither. And it doesn't matter a jot. Unanswers are always so much more interesting anyway. Of course, if you don't know the unanswer either, then you'd better come clean. The table is dirty, after all. And we can't just have you standing there like a sprightly, you little pepper pot. Hop to it. In truth, the more chair is forever complaining about how grubby everything is. But when a plate gets dirty, I just move everyone along one space, so I can't really see an issue. Okay, so we got a procrastinator. Anyways, I'm gonna crack open my sparkling ice Starburst orange. Yummy. Oh, yeah. I can see why he complained. It is dirty. Also, why is your chair so big? Sir, I'm gonna fall off this table. Sir. So why did you hire me for this job? Anyway, it's time to achievement hunt. I'm pretty sure if I stand up here for like 10 seconds. At least I hope it's this one. Might be that one over there. Buh. How long is 10 seconds? Yeah, hi Gray, power washing time. Has it been 10 seconds? I don't know. Yeah. Let me check what the achievement is actually. See achievements, view, search. You eating the popcorn, Gray? It's Wednesday, it's yap and wash time. It's washing Wednesday. Oh, it's the strawberry on the topmost cake stand, okay. It is the one over here. Gotta run, gotta run, gotta run, gotta run. Oh, I did not like that. Why are you making noises at me? Please stop making noises. I'm but a girl in a world. Oh, I forgot to jump. So you know what? Why is there like 50 ladders? Probably because you're supposed to play with friends. Key to a good cup of tea is always to put the milk in first. I mean, yeah, milk does make everything better. Then the butter, then the eggs, and finally the ham. I don't think I really like ham in my tea, actually. Okay, yeah, I got the achievement. But yeah, I don't really like tea in my ham. What about y'all, chat? Do you like ham in your tea? Tea in your ham? Would you like one lump or two? Neither. Chat, tell this guy we don't like ham in our tea. I thought I was gonna not bully after the caterpillar, but now I'm bullying again. Don't say it sounds interesting, Gray. You're enabling him. Oh, it sounds revolting? Okay. Listen, dyslexics aren't the best at reading. You either said interesting or revolting. I can't tell which one. Why is there giggling and laughing here? Don't scare me. I have anxiety. That's mean. Hello, kitty kitty. Hi, kitty kitty. A kitty, kitty, kitty. Hi, kitty, kitty, kitty. I can't reach you. Oh, maybe I can. Got your tail. I got your tail, kitty, kitty. Your tail's getting clean. Kitty, kitty doesn't care. He's used to this. Or she. They. The kitty. Cheshire cat. Cheshire cat is used to people attacking them with the power washer. Sorry about that. I sneezed. It was violent, about took my head off. Almost took my Sylveon hat off. Dice, dice, baby. Oh, someone was playing tic-tac-toe with some tea. Dice, dice, baby. These don't look as yummy as D&D dice do. D&D dice are yummy looking. I should do a stream showing off all the D&D dice I own. Plus I have like this really cool D&D dice, like dice tower, and it says Kitsune. So it's so cute. Is it Kitsune or Kitsune? And then I have a little dice guardian that's a fox. I feel like I should do a, like, Twitter thing where it's like, name a color and I'll see if I have that dice. Okay, so it's Kitsune. Got it. Yeah, I should do like a Twitter, like, name a color and I'll show you a dice of that color. Because I'm pretty sure I have like every color at this point. I have these really cool ones. They're purple and they have like dragons on them. They're one of my favorites. I tried to order like dichromatic glass ones, like twice. But each time they just gave me a note saying they were out of stock. They were out of stock. Why do you say they're in stock on your website? But then I ran out of money, so I couldn't order anymore. Also, I would have probably tried to order for a third time. Also, each time they said they sent me random dice, it was the same dice each time. There was nothing random about it. Oh, and there's these like fox dice I really want to get once I get money. There's a lot of stuff I want to do once I get money. Is this why people are unemployed? Is because cool stuff costs money. I need to make sure, like, I'm not too quiet compared to the power washer. I'm not too quiet compared to the power washer. Yap, 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 yap. Yap, 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 yap. Okay, I'm good. Okay, I'm good. Tee-hee. Oh yeah, I was doing some thinking last night. You know, I might not ever be able to live on my own. I might not ever be able to hold down like a full-time job. But also, I will never not know what it's like to be loved. Because I'm always gonna be surrounded by love. I mean, like, my mom literally takes care of me. My dad does, and my brother has said he would sometimes. So I'm always gonna have love. So I might not have a job And I might not have independent living skills, but at least I have love. And honestly, love's all that matters. Plus, at least I'm not gonna work a miserable, boring 9 to 5 at an office. Well, yeah, I was also thinking, I think one of these days I'm gonna stream, like, writing a D&D session. That's gonna be fun. Cause that will, 1, be a stream, and 2, get me a D&D session vote. Also, I'm probably gonna start doing like a push for affiliate soon, because I got like the 3 consistent viewers, the consistent streams, and stuff like that. All I need is like 30 more followers. And then I can start making money. And then I can do cooler things on streams, like I'll be able to have my own model, and I'll be able to play more games. And that's gonna be fun. Because who doesn't want to see more games than just Repo, Minecraft, Phasmo, Powerwasher. I mean, I can also do like Gartic Phone and stuff because it's free. I've got Game of Life. But yeah, like, we can do more streams. And more streams with more games, and maybe more horror games so you can see me cry more. You know, I don't know why you would want that. But I'm sure some people would. Ding! And more games means more collabs, so like, I don't know. We can get more fun people on. I mean, everyone on here is already fun, so that doesn't matter. But yeah. Yummy. This looks like hot glue. Did they try to hot glue this teacup back together? That's some big hot glue. I've used hot glue before. For last year for Easter, I had to work Easter. So instead of using a pair of cat ears, what I did was I got a pair of like bunny ears and I hot glued a bunch of flowers onto them. It was cute. And fun. Ding! And then like nobody showed up. Well, like one guy came in and he's like, "You guys are open on Easter?" And we're like, "Yeah." And he's like, "Huh, I wonder why more people aren't here then." Probably because it's Easter and most people don't think we're gonna be open on Easter. Why do you have strawberry jam on your hourglass? That's so unsanitary. What if people have allergies? What if someone's allergic to strawberry jam, huh? Huh? Like, I'm not. I'm just sensitive to strawberries, but what if I was? And you hired me to clean it? Dude. Not cool. And you didn't disclose it in your hiring, like, application either. Like, you could have at least disclosed, yeah, there's strawberry jam involved. When you come to clean up, be careful of the strawberry jam, like, I don't know if you're going to be a repeat customer or not with this behavior. We here at Yap and Wash take our employees' safety very seriously. And that is why we're in Wonderland. Here at Yap and Wash Incorporated, we make sure your safety is our top priority. And by your safety, I mean our employees' safety. I guess your safety too, because we are cleaning it and making it safer for you. Not that caterpillar, though. Apparently we got reports that the caterpillar never came out of his cocoon because someone had sprayed him with the power washer too many times. I don't know who that is, but we take no liability for any damages or cause of bodily harm that our employees end up causing due to power washers. You signed the liability waiver. You signed a liability waiver. We take no responsibility in cases of grievous bodily harm or death. Now, why am I washing mold off of cheese? Shouldn't you just throw that cheese out? I should really stop being a power washer hater. We're just gonna lose all of our customers. This way. Listen, I think the only one I haven't been a hater for is the entrance and maybe the rabbit. I don't know, I hated the rabbit's, assistant, but just the rabbit. His house was fine. I would not do good in Wonderland. I would be, evicted so fast. I promise I'm not always this mean. I don't know what it is about someone handing me a power washer and me just bullying them. The power got to my head. Who gave me this much power? How dare they give me this much power? It's not good for anyone. Ding! Okay, the cheese is done. I don't know if I would eat it because, moldy. But it's done. Now, why is there mold on your plate? I told you the strawberry jam was a bad idea. Your strawberry jam's gone moldy. Listen, just because I've eaten moldy food before does not mean I advocate for it. Also, why do you call this a plate? This looks more like a bowl. I can't wait for Power Washer 2 to come out so I can yap so much more on it. Let's just yap and be a hater even more. Lynn, if you're not a little hater sometimes, what are you good for? Sometimes you just gotta be a little hater. Nah. It's probably not a good idea to be a little hater. It's probably how you lose friends and stuff in life. Okay, next time Mad Hatter talks, I'm gonna be nice to him and see what happens. Also, I'm pretty sure this was one of the levels that you're supposed to play with friends because of how big it is. This might be a couple of streams. But again, I'm doing affiliate push soon, so that should help. And maybe by then I'll have someone to play Power Wash with. And I promise if I have friends, I won't bully them. Ding! I only bully these people because they can't hear me. Because they paid me for the job and then they left and left me unsupervised. Of course you got cake on the sugar pot. Has anyone growing up ever actually had a sugar joy? Cause like, I did, like, we had these like 3 jars above the like cabinet above the dishwasher. One was like sugar, flour, and something else I forgot. There was a third one. There was a third one for sure. And they were like all matching and they were all glass. It was really cool. They were also like super old. And you weren't allowed to touch them because they would break if you looked at them wrong. But it was cool, like, having those joys. And it wasn't like a cookie joy, because I know that. I would know if it said cookies on it. I mean, cookies are basically pretzels, but without the salt. Oh yeah, I got the gluten-free Chips Ahoy cookies again. And I must say, they're a lot better this time around than they were the first time, so they're improving. I told you they'd improve. It just took a bit. Speaking of a bit, where's this last spot of dirt? Ding! Got it! Still don't know where it was, but it's gone. Well, I think if I do ever get friends to play on it, they're probably going to want to play the Shrek DLC. If you play a DLC, does each player need the DLC, or is it like only one person needs it and you can like boot it up and stuff thing? Cause like, I have the DLC, you know? Let's see, what DLCs do I have? Oh, that was my elbow, sorry. Let's see, I got Shrek, got Alice, might go in Tomb Raider, but I think those go with the game. Those come with the game. Welcome back, Toast. I hope your workout was good. I hope your leg day was good. I am tiny at a tea party. Hurt? Yeah. I would imagine. I'm not really good at leg day. My knees can't handle it. Which is probably what leg day is good for, is my knees. My knees are like, no, please don't. Why are these spoons so curved? What have you done to these spoons, sir? I promise not to be a hater. I'm not being a hater. Just gotta remember that. Get some titanium, sure. Let me just call up my doctor and go get some titanium knees. Inside of the gramophone I go, why is there blackberry jam in here? Why is there blackberry jam in the gramophone? Yeah, the first step is get titanium knees. Bulletproof, nothing to lose. Fire away. Ricochet, it's too late. Fire away. Break me down, but I got up. I am titanium. That's an old song. Pretty sure I was in elementary school with that song. Because it was on Club Penguin. That wasn't... I'm old. I'm not even old enough to drink, but I'm old. Yeah, strength and stability training, that's what I've gotten for one of them. And it is more stable, it just hurts. But, you know, chronic pain, what you gonna do? Bad boys, what you gonna do? What you gonna do when they come for you? Bad boys, what you gonna do? What you gonna do when they come for you? That's another old one, I think. It was on a TV show my Mama Fox used to watch. Listen, I don't like the fact that time is constantly passing. It's enough to give me an a crisis. It's enough to give me a crisis. I'm so good with my words. I can clean that teapot from here. Look at that. Look at that. Talent. This is why you should go with us at Yap and Wash Incorporated instead of any of our competitors. We give you the best rates and the best tools to get your washing done, and we yap while we do it. Please note that we are not liable for any cases of severe injury, broken items, or rare cases of death. Thank you for understanding, and please consider using Yap and Wash services. Have a nice day! Oh, look at all that pink still. But yes, please let me power wash your stuff. I am a fox princess. That's how you know it's gonna be a good opportunity. Who wouldn't want a royal princess coming to their house to power wash it? Just because there's a small chance of death. Still, you know, royalty power washing your house for you. Normally it's the other way around. Normally you're power washing the house for royalty. That's how good of a deal we give you. do note we are also not liable for any missing pretzels. But like, I saw inside your pantry. I know you have more pretzels in there. So I don't know why you're focusing on the one I took. There was like 10 more in there. I see inside your house. I've been in your walls. Actually, look in your walls right now. I am in there currently. That's not my voice you hear from the stream. That's my voice from the walls. I'm in your walls. There's a back. I should start charging overtime for this malarkey. Need to check this. Go ahead, okay. They're just talking about dogs. I love the wolf-wolves. And I also like the meow-meows. I also like the snakes and the lizards. I like all the animals. From a distance. Animals are good. From a distance. Except birds. Birds are scary. I don't know if they're scary up close or far away. Listen, it's okay to be a fox with a fear of birds. I forgot the name for it. It's long. It starts with an O. It's okay to have that. Because, in all honesty, the birds deserve to be feared. If a bird tries to take my pretzel, I'm not fighting back. That's the only time I won't fight back for a pretzel, is if a bird takes it. Birds! The birds. The birds. Sorry about that. I hope y'all had a good first of... You're gonna have some good weather? That's good. I hope y'all had a good 1st of April yesterday. Hope y'all didn't get, like, anyone being nasty and claiming it as a April Fool's prank, because that's just mean. Oh, that's not actually good weather. Tornadoes and 3 days of rain is not actually good weather. I mean, yeah. Fair. It's April. April showers time. April showers bring May flowers, except the showers also go into May. Ding! 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 Instant serotonin. I don't know what else to do. Why is this so big? Why is this one mean? The last two weren't as big as this. It's like the Shrek DLC. The reason I'm afraid to do the Shrek one is because the first map is the big one. Why is DLC made to be with friends? And why is there a cat in my window? Well, that one can actually be explained. That's Bolt. He does that. Frog. Frog. Ribbit, ribbit. Ribbit, ribbit. Ribbit, ribbit. I need to get some safer stream music. Doing this without music is not a vibe. It's not a vibe. The vibes, the vibes. The vibes, the vibes. We must protect the vibes. I fell. I fell protecting the vibes. A worthy sacrifice. Vibes demanded a sacrifice, and I became the sacrificed. Ding! No, no, I was gonna say how come I wasn't invited to this tea party, but if this is how dirty the tea party usually is, I think I'm glad I wasn't invited. Like, there was no way I was gonna be drinking tea if it came from this teapot. Especially not if you put ham in your tea, sir. Why did you do that? Why would you ruin perfectly good tea? Why is there birds? Why do I hear birds? I told you I'm not working if there's birds. There's not supposed to be birds here. I think I'm broken. I can't unshift. The birds, they broke me. Yay, I've unshifted. The birds did not, in fact, break me. Ding! Yappa 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 yappa. I love Wednesday Yap and Wash. One of these days I'm going to do it at a time when other people can also yap with me. But I guess for now I just yap and wash on my own. Okay. I'll just go threaten them with a power washer later. Because why did someone give me a power washer? This is a weapon. Ding! Also, I'm doing a DLC because I need to get more money to buy more upgrades on the main job storyline. But also the DLC gives you, like, no money. But hey, look, we're like 15% the way there on this one. Ding! We finished the jug! Oh no, there's still the rim. We've almost finished the jug. Jug, jug, jug. Ding! We finished the jug. How many ladders are there? I mean, I'm not gonna complain. I need these. But like, it just makes you feel lonely. Yappa 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 yap. Yappa 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 yap. Oh yeah. I know one thing that's gonna make these Yap and Wash streams more fun is I added kazoos to my throne wish list. So once I get a kazoo, that's gonna make these streams so much more fun. You won't be able to stop me once I got a kazoo. So if anyone wants to make this more fun and pay for the kazoos, because I can't even afford a kazoo. Honestly, I think that's just pitiful, showing how I can't even afford a kazoo for myself. I think that's more just pitiful than anything. Ding! But listen! Oh, I know what I was gonna say. Listen. Princesses aren't always rich. Maybe I'll ask my brother to buy the kazoo. I mean, I'd give him one of them because it's a 6-pack, so he buys the kazoos, I'll give him one of them. I'll even let him pick which one he wants. So he's probably gonna pick the one I want. Because that's what he does. Because he's a meanie. Oh no, he's not a meanie. He's really nice, I love him. But like, we were out like computer mouse shopping once, and I had my eyes on the purple mouse, and then he takes the purple mouse first. I had to get the blue mouse. I mean, it worked good, but like, I called dibs, dude. But I love him. I talked to him the other day. We caught up, saw how each other was doing. I'm a little teapot, short and stout. Here is my handle, here is my spout. When I get all filled up, hear me shout. Tip me over and pour me out. I'm climbing. I'll take the ladder, fine. Oh, see, this is why I don't take ladders. Foxes aren't good with ladders. I mean, also I'm a red fox, and red foxes aren't really known for their ability to climb. That's like gray foxes and stuff. So, that's probably why I can't climb. Let's blame it on that. And not my fear of ladders. Another fun fact. I'm afraid of ladders. It's fun being both short and afraid of ladders. I have a lot of fears. Probably just because I have anxiety, honestly. But you know, streaming's really helped. It's gotten rid of a few of my, fears and stuff. Which is nice. Plus it gives me something to do during the day, so I don't get bored at home. Not that I could get bored with the cats, but you know. It's always nice to have something extra to do. Plus I've met a lot of new friends and stuff already, and it's nice. Plus, who else is gonna listen to me just yap and yap and yap for hours on end? Plus, another thing about streaming is I also get to find more people to watch. Cause I meet my friends and then I start watching their content and I'm like, ooh, this is really good content. So that's always fun too. And you know, supporting smaller streamers, which is always nice. I don't know how I'm going to do the thumbnail for this one. Hang on. Why is it so hard to get a thumbnail? Is there a options, controls? Is there a screenshot keybind? No. Okay, I've hit every button on my keyboard. Okay, yeah, I did take a screenshot. Good. Good. Let's look at it and make sure it's gonna be good. Library. Boop, boop, boop. Boop, 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 boop. Okay, yeah, I did take a screenshot. Good to know. Save image. Yippee! Put that in streaming. Yeah. Now I've got a screenshot for later. Boop, 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 boop. All my friends are at work. Darn job havers. How dare Culvers take my friends from me? I've never even been to Culvers. I've been to Zaxby's. Wasn't that good. But also, my mom agreed that it wasn't that good and that the other places are usually better. So I think it's just the like specific Zaxby's we went to that wasn't good, not like Zaxby's as a whole. No. My mom bought me Taco Bell yesterday. The employees put the tacos in upside down. It's like, wasn't good because, tacos aren't supposed to be upside down. Think we finished the teapot. Yippee! Aw, Binks is kneading. Cute babies. I love my cats. Even if they drive me crazy. Gonna take another sip of water so I don't dehydrate. That's an issue I have with streamers. I forget to drink. Well, I think I'm just more self-conscious than forget. I can't have like my straw cup in here because my cats would knock it over. But that would be really good because then I could just grab it and take a sip. But no, I have to have cats. And cats like to test gravity. Ooh, Pinkie Pie cupcake. Oh. It looks better with the dirt. Put it back on. Put it back on. It's ugly. Oh, it's not ugly. It's still a cupcake. But put it back on. I've been scarred. Do 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 do. Don't even know what I'm saying. I'm singing something, but I don't know what. I fell. Hey, I'm shifting. I'm not supposed to fall. This is Minecraft. Be more like Minecraft. Well, I guess if you were more like Minecraft, there would be fall damage, so maybe don't be more like Minecraft. Hopefully this cake is gluten-free. But also it's like full of strawberries, so I don't know if I should eat this cake anyways. Also, I'm not a very big fan of having cream in the middle of my cake. It's too weird of a texture. It's a sensory overload for me. It's like when they try to put sour cream in the middle of red velvet. It's like, why would you ruin the red velvet like that? The red velvet was tasting good, and then you just put sour cream in the middle? Why? Or like cream cheese? Why? Core memory. Watching Julie and the Phantoms at midnight with my friend eating red velvet cupcakes. For my birthday. Listen, I get all the best birthdays. Plus, we have to make up for all the times where I couldn't have my birthday because, you know, you can't invite your friends over in the summer because none of them want to hang out. The Switch 2 releases 21 days before my birthday. Maybe I'll get the Switch 2. Because I'm sure you can, like, dock it and connect it to, like, a computer and stuff. Because right now I have a Switch Lite, which you can't connect to a computer. And it would be fun to, like, stream, like, Mario Kart and stuff. And Pokemon and Animal Crossing. And I could stream the Switch version of Stardew Valley. Yeah, I still need to, like, get together with, like, Gray and figure out, like, a Stardew stream soon. It's gonna be fun. Stardew Valley. Stardew Valley. I had, like, how many, I had 38 Facebook notifications this morning. And I'm like, it's 5 a.m. Why do I have 38 Facebook notifications? And it was nothing. Facebook just likes to say you got a ton of notifications when you don't. See, what's this cupcake gonna turn into? Oh, that one's actually pretty. Is that a blue raspberry? I'm gonna tell my friend blue raspberries are real. My friend hates blue raspberries because they think it's artificial. Look at that. That's a blue raspberry. Blue raspberry, right there. I'm coming for you, Moth. Blue raspberries are real. This is why you're shunned. I don't actually shun my friends. Moth is still in the friend group. They play a bird in D&D though, so you know. Bird things. Hashtag just bird things. On to the sandwiches. Don't ruin sandwiches for me. I say as the only sandwiches I eat are peanut butter and jelly on Crustables. What do you suppose is more sensible? To eat 3 square meals or one a day, or 4 triangular ones? Dude, I'm gonna be so honest. I have like 6 meals a day. I split mine up into like small meals. What would you like in yours? So, anyways, some cucumber or cumbersome Q? I don't know what that is, dude. What is cumbersome Q? Why is that lamp so big? Why am I on a table? Why is any of this happening? What is that? Why is that a coat back in the middle of the maze? No one's gonna take that coat off. It's too cold. Why do you have that? Why is anything in this world? Why do you have stools? Yeah, you don't put them over with the table. It's chairs. And why is this chair not like the rest? Why is that one a throne? Dude, I have so many questions, please. Why is this fork spinning? Not spinning, why is this fork standing? Why? Why? I'm gonna have a crisis. Why am I here? Ding! Okay, I'm better. I'm not looking at those spoons. I'm not gonna have another crisis already. I'm gonna clean off the blue tablecloth. No, that one's long. I'm gonna clean off the purple one. Making noises, making sounds. Hee. Can't wait to get my own model. I'm just gonna spend so much time just looking at it. It's like when a pet discovers a mirror for the first time, and they're like, "What's that animal that looks just like me? Why does it move when I move?" Why may an anime go on the internet? Well, that one's an easy one to answer. I like it. I like being able to go on the internet. And I got my magical girl hat on today. And I also have like a blue blanket, because I thought it would go with the power washing color. You know, water, blue. Unless you have well water, then it's brown. Brownish orange. But we don't talk about that. Cause we don't talk about blue, no, 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 no. We don't talk about blue, no. Oh yeah, the same friend that I watched Julian the Phantoms with on my birthday is the same friend I watched in Kanto on New Year's, like at 10 p.m. on New Year's. We also watched Tick Tick Boom. Is that what it was called? I think it was. Hang on, let me look. Boop, 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 boop. I gotta make sure because I was in like cheerleading and we had a cheer called Tick Tick Boom. Yeah, it was Tick Tick Boom, that's what it was. Tick Tick Boom. How did the cheer go? Tick Tick Boom, dynamite, tick tick boom. Something, 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 something about shaking your butt. Tick tick boom, dynamite, tick tick boom. Hold on, wait a minute, put a little boom in it. That's what it was. None does no lemon lime, no tutti frutti, master dust will kick your booty. Kick your booty, kick your booty, kick. Yeah, those shits eventually got banned after a bit. Could never imagine why. Not like you have like 8-year-olds talking about kicking booty and putting boom into it. There was one that's like dot that T, cross that I, shake that something. It was like spelling something. I could never remember it. I can't even remember what it spelled. Dot that T. Dot that T, shake that I. Was it slash that V, dot that I, shake that CTORI? I don't know. I don't think it was. I don't think that's what it was. There was like 5 pages of cheers, like front and back. I can't remember any of them. Let me look something up. What was the cheer like? I don't know. Cheer sheet? Is that it? No. Oh no. Guys, I'll never remember those cheers. Is that really a bad thing? I mean, I have a trophy from it, so that's about all I need, I think. The last year they gave out trophies is when I got a trophy. Then they stopped doing trophies because it was pitting kids against each other. But yeah, I got a trophy for being the loudest on the team. Which is so silly, because I am not loud anymore. I was also top of the pyramid, so that was cool. Top of the pyramid, baby. Take that. People said I'd never achieve anything, but I achieved the top of the pyramid. Mostly because I was like half the size of everyone else, and it was very easy to pick me up. But it was still top of the pyramid. And I had to balance up there, so you know. I had to learn how to balance on top of people. Also, every year we were supposed to have like a different halftime song. Because like the way it worked was every halftime the cheerleaders from each team would go out and do like a dance and stuff. And every year we were supposed to have a different song. But the first year we just did One Direction, What Makes You Beautiful, and then they just never changed it. Every other team got a different song each year, but we just kept having What Makes You Beautiful. Like, I think I know that song word for word now still. Like, it's so ingrained into my brain. I had like 5 CDs of it, and I didn't know what to do with them. What do I do with 5 CDs of What Makes You Beautiful? I don't even think they were legal CDs. I think they were just copied. Baby, you light up my world like nobody else. Way that you flip your hair gets me overwhelmed. And when you smile at the ground, it's hard to tell you don't know. You don't know you're beautiful. That's what makes you beautiful. But yeah, top of the pyramid. What makes you beautiful? Top of the pyramid. Why was I putting a bunch of elementary schoolers on pyramids? It doesn't matter. I was top. Who cares about questioning multiple decisions when you're top of the pyramid? All you care about is the fact that you got the role that everybody else wants. Man, I really did go from cheer kid to theater kid. Also, one of the girls in my cheer squad literally just quit cheer so she could go play football on the football team instead. She was like one of the only girls on the football team. And then on a different cheer squad, there was a guy on the cheer squad. Breaking gender stereotypes. Girl, football team. Boy, cheer team. I've also had quite a few guys in like my dance classes and stuff. Ding! Well, that's the easy table. Now there's no easy way out. And they won't let me jump off the table. Get me down from here, please. Get me down. I want freedom. I crave freedom. Give freedom. 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 Tees all around. I didn't even know there were playing cards over here. Ooh, swirlies. Ooh. Oh, not like a full swirl. That's sad. You disappoint me. I like that cupcake that I thought was pink, but then it turned out to not be pink. My bones. My bones! The bones! The house don't fall when the bones are good. Take it from me if you want a t-shirt to sleep in. It's my favorite, but you can keep it. Looks good, baby, you should leave it hanging off your shoulder. Give me them bare feet dancing down the hall. Not you, man. I start thinking like 5 words ahead, and then it just all comes out at once. I need more water. Don't want to get a sore throat. That would be bad if I had a sore throat. I used to be in chorus, and I actually quit because I kept losing my voice. Don't want to be a girl in a country song. I wonder where did it go so wrong? Why is your hat so dirty? And what's verdigris? Why is your hat metal? I have so many questions. Sorry, excuse me, I finished breakfast before stream. I had some chocolate chip gluten-free pancakes. And so, you know, gotta digest them somehow. And yes, women burp. Mind-blowing, I know. Who would have thought? The womankind can burp. Maybe this is a problem. Maybe I should talk to my doctor about it, because I don't think women are supposed to burp, you know. According to men, we aren't. I'll have to talk about it more with my doctor. I do actually have to see her soon. I still see a pediatrician because she's the only female doctor in, like, the hospital district I go to. So I go see her. And she makes sure my spine isn't too curved. Ding! I should probably go to the chiropractor again soon. It's been quite a few months. I'm supposed to go every month. Actually, I'm supposed to go like twice a month, they said. When I was for a little while, but then I stopped. And now it's been a few months. I probably need to go back. I got a bump on my neck again. And it's big. Keeps getting bigger. Probably because I play video games. But yeah, and I gotta go see the eye doctor soon. Actually, like 2 weeks from now, I have an eye doctor appointment. And they're gonna be like, what do you do during your day? And I'm gonna be like, I play video games. And they're gonna be like, okay, here's the blue light protection again. Because my glasses always have blue light protection on them. Because, what? Well, first it started when I was homeschooled. But then it just kind of kept. It's nice to have. I also have like the transition lenses for like the sun and stuff. They actually trigger indoors because of how they're set up. because my eye doctor was worried because of how light the back of my eyes are. They're like lighter than they're supposed to be, which is apparently like sun damage. So that's cool. Probably why I have migraine so much. Also, I cannot see in the dark, but I don't think, like, the eye doctor can help with that. Like, I cannot see at all in the dark. Which probably disqualifies me from driving. Because of how bad my nighttime vision is. Eh, that's fine. Cars are scary. Beep, 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 beep. That's what it sounds like when people drive down my road. Because they think, oh, we're outside the city, I don't need to follow the speed limit. And then they don't. And I think that's why the person that lives down the street that used to have chickens no longer has chickens. Because, you know, vroom vroom. It's not even the first time I've had a neighbor that has had chickens. Where I used to live, like across the street, neighbor had chickens. They were also like free-roaming chickens, so they would go everywhere. We had them in our yard a few times, and it's like, please get your chickens out of our yard. We are terrified of birds. Please remove your birds from the premises. Ding! Bisexual hourglass. Which one was the screenshot button? Okay, that one was the screenshot button, I think. I just looked over at my chat and I read tornadoes as tomatoes. So I guess there's tomatoes now. Not a fan of tomatoes. Texture. Barely handle it in pasta and pizza. I want pizza. Maybe I'll have pizza for lunch. What do you think, Binks? You want pizza for lunch? He's like, I want you to shut up and let me nap. Well, you don't shut up and let me sleep, so why should I shut up and let you nap? Look, it's a heart. This is you guys, chat. I heart you. I heart you, Chad. I heart you. Blah blah. You know, this hourglass looks good with the sprinkles on it. Maybe you should keep it like this. I like it, Picasso. Boop, 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 boop. What's gonna work? Teamwork. What's gonna work? Teamwork. Wonder Pets, we're on our way to help any animal and save the day. With Lenny, Chuck, and Ming Ming too. We're the Wonder Pets and we're here to help you. Listen, sometimes you just Wonder Pets. So sometimes someone just says a word and it just triggers something in me. I can't control that. That's the autism and the ADHD speaking. That's the neurodivergency. I don't know, I've also had like Doc McStuffins on the brain recently and I don't know why. Please get the Doc McStuffins out of my brain. Please. Also saw the show. I don't know, remember the name. I think it's like Sheriff Callie's Wild West or something. It's about a cat. Her name was Callie. And she's a sheriff. And I remember there was one episode teaching kids about like puberty because I forgot his name, but she had like a cactus friend. He got like this big red dot on his nose, and it made him really self-conscious. And he thought everyone was like being mean and judging him for it. But then in the end, it turned out to be like a flower blooming because, you know, he was a cactus and sometimes cacti have flowers. And it was like, a look, puberty might be awkward and scary, but it can be beautiful. It's like, yes, thank you for teaching kids about pimples. Oh. Childhood shows are weird. Like, there was Super Y, and they went into like books and stuff, and they like fixed the fairy tale stories, and they always had a moral to teach the audience. And then there was like Pound Puppies. I don't even remember what Pound Puppies taught. I just know that it was a bunch of talking dogs. And it had like those like sheep dogs that have like the corded fur and stuff. Then there was My Little Pony, of course, and like Pokemon. Then there was Sophia the First. I watched a lot of Sophia the First. And then there was also like Winx Club. I was a very big Winx Club girly growing up. And like Puppy in My Pocket. That I still love Puppy in My Pocket. Some days when I'm having like a bad day, I just go watch Puppy in My Pocket on YouTube. Whenever you feel sad and lonely, you know just what to do. There's a new friend on their way from Pocketville just to meet you. Puppies love to be there by your side and be with you night and day. Truest friend you will ever know is only a wish away. Find a friend forever in Pocketville and believe in a puppy love story. More tears in your eyes, no way. Got a new friend, it's a brand new day. Want a puppy to love, brand new friend from above. You want a puppy to love, my voice is going already. brand new friend from above. I'm gonna need to work on getting my voice, one, stronger, and two, actually sounding good when I sing. There's so much stuff that goes into being a streamer off camera that one of these days I'm just gonna do like a stream where it's like doing off-stream stuff on stream. Where I do like vocal warm-ups and stuff, and like collab planning and like war planning and like things like that. And also scheduling. I need to get better at doing scheduling. I have an entire schedule template. Anyways, back to cartoons. I also watched a lot of like Arthur and Sid the Science Kid. I still have nightmares about him. I don't know what it is about the animation style, but it scared me. I also watched like Paw Patrol and like... Well, I know one thing I didn't watch was SpongeBob. Because that was actually banned by like Child Protective Services. They were like, no. If your kids are in this house, you cannot have SpongeBob. So my parents were never allowed to play SpongeBob because, you know, Child Protective Services said no. I don't know what other shows were banned. I just know SpongeBob was like the big one that was banned. Because like all anyone would ever talk about in school. Well, it's probably how I watched a lot of like PBS Kids, Nickelodeon Junior, and like Disney Junior. Because, you know, you gotta get the stuff that's educational for the kiddos. By kiddos, I mean me at one point. I was also a big Equestria Girls girly. I mean, I think it was just because it was My Little Pony, but in a different content style. I'm just like a cartoon girly when I was a kid, I guess. I had like a big Paw Patrol poster above my bed. I also had a Tinkerbell poster above my bed. And I had a Princess and the Frog one at one point. And then I replaced it with the Descendants one. It was cool, like, it was at the end of my bed, or like at the foot of my bed. I had like the Descendants 2 poster, like Mal, Evie, Jay, Carlos, and Uma. And I had like a glow stick on it, so at night I would just be stared at by my Descendants 2 poster with a glow stick on it. You know, that's what part of the fun is. I also had like an entire hangout spot in the bottom of my closet. Because it wasn't like just my room, like I shared a room. Like I had my little cousin who lived there, so you know, we shared a room. My brother had his own room. But that's because he's a boring person and he doesn't want to share. Also because boys and girls weren't allowed to stay in the same room because, you know, CPS rules and stuff. But yeah. And so, you know. Well, she's my little cousin, but I probably refer to her more as my little sister. Just because that's basically what she was. She was there for most of my life. I was there for most of hers. But yeah, like we shared the room and we got along fine sometimes, you know. Sibling stuff. Sometimes you get along, sometimes you don't. She also loved playing Mortal Kombat on the Genesis with my brother. And we would always play make-believe. And it was always fun. And now I'm an adult playing make-believe. What's one of the shows I watched as a kid? I watched Blue's Clues. Again, talking dog, it's gonna be a yes from me. There's also another version of Pound Puppies I watched. I think it was the same. It was like weird. It was like two shows with like the same name. And then I found out that a lot of people didn't watch Super Wino. It was actually a Canadian show. But like, why was it shown in America then? So it's like, why not just show it to everyone? Like it's Super Y. I don't even remember what it taught us. I think it was like teaching us morals and stuff. That was a lot of times shows would do that, and it's like, why? Ah, yummy water. Yeah, if anyone like searches up Puppy in My Pocket on YouTube, you can just watch the entire like show. And I recommend it. It was a fun show to watch. I'm sure at one point I had also memorized like the Italian intro version of Puppy in My Pocket, because it was originally like Italian, and then they just like subbed it, but then they dubbed it, and then they showed it to kids. Ding! I'm cleaning the time. I'm cleaning the flow of time. My bones hurt. My bones, the bones. The bones, the bones. Can't wait to go see my dogs again soon at my dad's. Oh yeah, it's also my brother's birthday. I don't know what to get him. It's hard to get stuff for people when you have $10 in your bank account. But you know, I'm sure I'll figure it out. Also, like, he's the heir to the throne. He doesn't need anything. If he needs anything, he can just get it himself. Like, heir to the throne things and stuff like that. What? 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 Kind of the point of the stream where it's just sounds. Boop, boop, boop. How dare you try to hide this dirt from me? Ding! Ding! I think that means that the hourglass is finished. Yippee! It's tabling time. Buh. Power washer go buh. Power washer go buh. Ding! Ding! Gotta change my sheets after this stream, cause it's that time of the thing to go change the sheets. Scones, scones, scones. Dude, I can't have gluten. Don't talk to me about scones. You already talked to me about sandwiches, and it was upsetting. First they're here, and then they're gone. Well, yeah, that's how food works. You see it, and you go nom. You go nom. Like, watch this. Hump, hump. And then watch this over here. Wait, hang on. What's this, see? Hump, 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 hump. See? Now those dice, they were here and they're gone because I consumed them. Consumed dice. I should really stop trying to consume things that aren't edible. Listen, I don't like being near marbles because it's like mouth, just the urge to consume. The urge to consume. Consume! 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 Consume all this dirt! I'm gonna eat this dirt. Nom 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 nom. I consumed the dirt. Hum, 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 hum. Yummy! Hey, I'm getting hungry. I guess those pancakes didn't really last that long in my stomach. But yeah, after the stream, I'm gonna have some food and change my bed sheets and wash them. And I'll put my other pair of sheets on. Which is sad, because I kind of like these ones because they're pink and butterflies and flowers. But my other ones have butterflies and... Well, I don't know if they have butterflies, but they have flowers. So that'll be fine. They're just not pink. Also, I really shouldn't have like a white comforter. Because both of my sets of sheets have white comforters. And you can just tell where Binks lays. Because you just get like an entire pile of black fur at the corner of the bed where he always lays. Except when I'm sick, then he kind of lays like on top of my feet. And like it's been a thing since we got him that like I always feel bad when he lays there and I'm sick. But also he just keeps doing it. And it's like, he knows he's gonna be kicked. Like, he knows the restless leg syndrome flares up when I'm sick. Like, when he first did it, he was only like 3 months old. He was still like a baby. And I felt so bad. Because one second he's on the bed, on the couch with me, and the next second he's on the floor. And I'm like, I feel like a terrible cat owner. Because I just punted a kitten in the face. But then he just climbed back onto the couch and laid right in front of my foot. And it's like, buddy, you just got punted in the face. Why would you do that? And ever since then, anytime I'm sick, he lays like right next to my feet. And I just feel so bad. But also when I'm sick, he kneads on me, which is super sweet. Sometimes when I'm not sick, he'll knead on me. Cute. He only cuddles on his terms. Other than that, he's the kind of cat that's like, hey, I'm in the room with you. That's enough. Bolt's like that too, but more because he's like anxious around people than anything else. Because like as soon as it starts to get nighttime, Bolt is in there screaming at you like, hey, hold me, pick me up, hold me. He also used to suckle on Binks a lot for like the first 6 months we had them. And even now he sometimes still does suckle on Binks. But you know, he was one of the cats that was like, you can't adopt him without another cat. Because he and Binks came as a bonded pair, and you can tell. Like, any of the friends in any of my group chats that I send all the pictures of my cats, you can probably tell, because they're always together. They used to share a basket when they were babies. And now we got a bigger basket. So they still try to share it sometimes. Doesn't work as well, but they try sometimes. It's been a couple of times where they've both been in there at the same time. You know, meow meows. The meow meows. I need to get to 50% before I take a streaming break. We must get to 50%. 50% was... Stream doesn't end till I get 50%. If this was school, this wouldn't be hard. Because that was like my average grade. I am under the table. So I have this really cute, like, ding, like, custom-made, like, shirt with an Eevee on it. But it's white, and my washer destroys any type of clothing that is white. So I will never be able to wear that shirt. And it's like cute because it's like Great Smoky Mountains, Tennessee, and it has an Eevee on it. But it's okay because I have a like pink hat that has Eevee on it too, and I wear that a lot on vacation. If you didn't know, Eevee's my favorite Pokemon. I actually almost named myself Eevee Foxling, like spelled E-E-V-E-E. But then I decided, nah. Now I'm EV Foxling, E-V-I-E Foxling, which is F-O-X-L-I-N-G. I can spell my own name. And I thought it was cute because Foxling's like a young fox and stuff like that. And it's cute. It's cute and girly pop. And that's what I am. I'm cute, and I'm girly pop. Buh. Power washer go buh. Power washer go buh. Power washer go buh. Wah. Shift. Wah. Parkour. Power washer go buh. Power washer go buh. What is verdigris? Verdigris. What is that? Because why is it everywhere? Like, if it's rust, just say rust. Like, oh, it's verdigris. Fancy words. Fancy smancy. Like, it's like calling a blanket and a throw two different things. Like, they're both blankets. What's the difference between a blanket and a throw? Huh? Ay. Oh. Thunder did not like that opinion. Okay, I'm sorry, Thunder. Blankets and throws are two different things. Why is it still rumbling? Why are you still rumbling? Please stop. Thank you. Okay, so we gotta get to this 50% before the thunderstorm comes in. Speed run time. Ba. Do. Do. Speed run power wash before the thunderstorm comes in. Do. Do. Ding dong, the witch is dead. Witch, old witch, the wicked witch. Ding dong, the wicked witch is dead. I can't wait until my new desk comes in, because my current desk is very lopsided, so anytime I move my arm, it just like shakes the entire desk. It's also going to have a lot more space and storage, so I can put more stuff on my desk, and I can have like an entire like actual PC and PC box. Maybe I can even put my printer on. Nah, the printer's on like a different stand. I think it's good there. Maybe I can get the sewing machine and I can put the sewing machine on my desk. Something else I should probably do soon is finish my blanket I'm working on. But like, it's hand sewing. And the only issue is I would willingly go back to stitching, except last time I stopped, I was like in the middle of a stitch, and I know when I pull that blanket out, that entire thread is going to need to be redone, because the thread I'm currently using is probably all tangled up. So that entire row of stitches is probably going to have to be undone and redone. And that's the point I'm procrastinating. But it's going to be such a cute blanket. It has foxes on it. I was going to get more, like, fox fabrics from Joann's because it had a lot. But now Joann's is gone, and I think the online store is gone too. So I don't know where else I'm going to get my fox fabric from. Also, because Joann's had such good prices. Like, the prices were just, Plus, Joann's had, like, pre-cut, and you can't get pre-cut at, like, Walmart. Oh, Monopoly Go Golden Blitz is on! Mama Fox is sending me a Monopoly Go card that I didn't have, that she had an extra of. Which is gonna be nice. But just trying to get to 50. Give everyone motion sickness. I don't have my motion sickness bracelets. I don't know where they are. I don't know what the cats did with my motion sickness bands. But also my bands aren't even for motion sickness. They're for just regular nausea. I don't get motion sick. I just get, like, standing up sick. I'll get motion sick as in the motion of walking sick. I'm fine in, like, cars and stuff. But I can't walk without getting dizzy. It's the Evie Foxling debuff. If you want to be Evie Foxling, you got debuffs. Ding! I can go a little bit longer. Let me finish this plate and stuff. But yeah, I hope y'all are having a good Wednesday. Buckle on, it's Wednesday. Don't forget to be yourself. Oh, maybe I shouldn't go on longer. That was lightning. I love having my desk in front of a window. But it's the only part of the room that fits. Yes. Hello, lightning. Hello, thunder. Please stop rumbling. Please stop shaking the house. I can't handle that. You're gonna make me cry. Fun fact about Evie, she cries during thunderstorms. Ding! That can go a little bit longer, I say again. Then, I don't know why Power Washing Simulator is so fun, but it is. And it's a problem. Ding! She's Liz in the hat, just like a nurse. Mad Hatter, are you a nursing student? You also carry around fancy-looking scissors. My mom always has like 3 pairs of nursing scissors in her pockets at all times. And like 50 pens. And whenever we ask her, what do you want for your birthday, or what do you want for Christmas, or what do you want for Easter, she says pens. And we go, okay, and we get her more pens. Oh, and she also has like super cool like scrubs and stuff. Like she gets a lot of like really cool ones and really cool designs. And like character ones and stuff. And sometimes her and her other nurse friends go to like scrub stores to buy specific scrubs. One time a scrub store was near like a froyo place, which was cool. Froyo is yummy. A lot of things are yummy. I think I just like stuff. I should probably stop streaming before this thunderstorm moves in. But like, I'm power washing. This thunderstorm doesn't know how important power washing is. Listen, thunderstorm, some people have jobs and my job is being a power washer. I work for Yap and Wash Incorporated. It's a very serious job I have. I have to yap and I have to wash at the same time. If I don't yap and wash at the same time, they're gonna fire me from Yap and Wash Corporation. It's a very serious business. Hang on, do I have like any plates and stuff that I haven't touched yet? That's not the sprint key, this is the sprint key. That was the last plate that was untouched, I think. Darn it. Darn it. Darn it. Gosh darn it. Well, I mean, I guess this one's untouched, but it has a spoon in it. No, I can work with this. Love chat. I love my chat. Okay, I think this is where I'm gonna end for now. Yeah. Who knows, maybe I'll be back in like 10 minutes. Being like, just kidding, more power washing time. The autism calls. Yeah, I hope y'all had fun just listening to me yap my throat off. Just yap my head off, just yappa yappa. Yappa yappa! Bye-bye, chat. I'm gonna send y'all away now. Send y'all away like an unwanted child. Let's see, let's raid. Let's raid. Ba 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 ba. We can raid Luna. Luna is playing Elder Ring. Y'all go give Luna some love. Luna recently had like a debut and their model is super cool. Let's start this raid and let's go see Luna. I'm sending my children away. Goodbye! Raid. Unmute site. Stop streaming.